What's up, everybody? Welcome to a special edition podcast. That's right, this is Driving with Randy, but today's special edition, we're not even driving. We are currently walking around the Great Minnesota Get Together. It is day 6, and I don't know. I don't really have a whole bunch of stories to talk about. We're just gonna kind of walk around, observe my surroundings. Maybe it'll be like you guys are on a virtual adventure with me and you guys are out here at the fair. So you're gonna hear a whole bunch of various noises. I'm actually going to, you know what, I might be able to, so we're at the poultry barn and it currently looks closed off, but because we are, actually they don't open till 9. What I'm saying is, because I'm staffed, I, for one, can get away with a lot of stuff that people aren't. I know a whole bunch of different back roads and back way things that normal people aren't supposed to be in, but because I'm out here 12 days a year, this is my 7th year at the fair. You guys know that because I have a podcast about some of my carny stories. We are currently at the south end. My office is located on the southwestern end of the fair, and we are headed up to the north end. Now, I walk really quickly. I get around people, but I'm going to try and take it easy for the sake of this podcast.
They hit it. You guys hit it. You pulled that exit closed sign concept.
We got a band doing sound checks. There's going to be a bunch of noises like that. We'll probably hear someone yelling eventually, but I don't know. I don't know how much of the background noise you're going to hear. You might hear my mic kind of flopping around and hitting me, but what you gonna do? It's a different kind of podcast, and that's what we are all about. We're all about switching things up and getting different kinds of content. That's why we come from a driving podcast to a walking podcast. We're out here. We're currently in a back alley, so you're not going to hear much. So you guys know this is the Driving with Randy podcast. I'm your host, Road Rage Randy. There's not going to be much rage today. It's just not the environment to rage, especially when I got my staff shirt, my staff badge, and my hat. Now, most employees don't have a hat, but I won this last year, so I got my 5-year pin on it, as well as my All-Star Award. I was actually nominated for an All-Star Award 2 years ago, I believe. It's very few people get nominated. You know, one girl that I work with, she's the person I answer to, has been around for 47 years, and it was the same year I got nominated was her first time ever getting nominated. So it's not. Okay, so the news channel is currently doing like wine tasting. I'm pretty sure I'm on the air podcasting, so that's pretty neat. I should go give myself a shout out because if they're live, right? But I don't think I told you guys my mission for today. The mission is we have to go to the northeast end of the fairgrounds. What we'll actually do is we'll track it. I'll put on my tracker on the way back, and we'll let you guys know how far I walked throughout the podcast. That actually sounds like a fantastic idea. We're gonna walk through the food building just to get kind of a more of a background noise instead of hanging on to these regular areas that like back roads. We're gonna go walk through the food building. This might get a little loud and obnoxious, but we are on our way to getting a hot apple dumpling. It is a hot apple dumpling, and then what they do is they put, and we're here, you probably noticed a shift in the noise. Almost got ran over by a scooter. Good times. God, I hate the fat people on their scooters. lady with a walker. We're gonna speed right past them. You know what? We might actually get a free sample here. I don't know if they're handing. Oh, it actually kind of looks like they're handing out the samples right now, which is absolutely great because we can give you guys a live review of the Nitro ice cream. They freeze their ice cream with nitrogen, and they're not giving samples out right now. They probably don't start until 9, so it's 8:45 in the morning right now. The mission of this whole trip is to go get a hot apple dumpling with ice cream. So what it is it's exactly what it is. It's a hot apple dumpling. They heat her up, and they put like 2 scoops of ice cream on it. Now, last year, I believe I got it 3 times. This year, this will be my first. It's day 6. I'm going to get addicted, so I'm going to have to go find someone's coupon. That's right. They are in the coupon book. For those of you unfamiliar with the Minnesota State Fair, they sell something called a Blue Ribbon Bargain Book. They're $5, and they just have a bunch of saving coupons in it. It's like you spend $5 now, you're going to end up saving the $5 later down the road. So as a employee, I am blessed with the I am absolutely blessed in the sense that I get them for $2. So usually my first purchase, I save all the money. Yesterday I got a wild rice cheeseburger with onions. One of my favorite things at the fair, and the coupon book has $1 off, so that came in handy. Trying to think of what other coupons I've used so far. I've only used a couple. This one's gonna save me $2.10, so we're already saving them. Well, you know, you say you're saving money, but you save money by not getting stuff too. It's whatever. This is one of my favorite things at the fair. It's from Rutana's Hot Apple Dumpling Stand, which is, it's on Randall Avenue, which is only fitting because your boy, you know, Road Rage Randall. That's what my mom calls me when she gets angry at me, Road Rage Randall. She's like, Road Rage Randall, what the hell are you doing? No, she doesn't, but my real name is Randall. Yeah, so it's regularly $7, and we're gonna get $2.10 off of it, which is, ooh, we're passing the mini donut stand. I got some of those yesterday, not from that stand specifically, but $5 for some mini donuts. You get 16. It's not a bad deal in my opinion. So pretty much, you're probably thinking, how can I do this? How is Road Rage able to just walk around the fair and shoot a podcast? Well, I am currently on the clock, but I don't have to give anybody a break until 10 o'clock, and it's 8:45, so they let me walk around and do whatever because they know I'm reliable. You know, some of those people, they're forced to stay at the office. You know what? While we're up here, we got to stop and get a picture of something because I see it every morning. So essentially, what happens is I start out my day. I get here, I clock in, and then I get a ride around on a golf cart for like an hour and a half. The Midway has signs, and we're in charge of. They got an automatic bubble blower going right now. That's fucking illegal, buddy. It's a guy longboarding. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. But you know, I might be staff, but that's not my power. So I ride around on a golf cart and we replay signs at the Midway. The Midway being, you know, where is this? It's got to be on the other side right here. Midway being the rides. I see this car every morning and I want to get a picture of it. It's a slug bug, like a Volkswagen slug bug. And it has a cow sticking out of it. It's definitely one more road up. We are passing the hot apple dumpling place, but you know, maybe we can wait till 9 o'clock Probably not, but it's located on the North Woods, right next to Crazy Maze, for those of you who are state fair connoisseurs. Randall Avenue. I don't know, I know this fairgrounds like the back of my hands. You know, when people are out here and they hit me up, they're like, where are you? It's like, no, sir, where are you? It's a lot easier. Oh, lady just took a selfie. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure I was in it. I mean, I hope I looked good. I hope she tags me, maybe tags the podcast. I'll never see that lady again, but I know I looked beautiful. Yesterday I was taking tickets on the giant slide, and these two took a selfie at the bottom, and I'm like, I was in it, so I was smiling, and you ruined our selfie. No, they didn't say that, but I don't know. Transport. All right, here we are. The Volkswagen with a cow sticking out of it. Oh my goodness. I love playing that game where you see a slug bug, you whack someone. Oh, good times, good times. I don't know if the podcast will stop or not, but we're going to go ahead and take a picture of it because it's absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, now we can go obtain a hot apple dumpling, and you can listen to me feast on that. As per usual. You guys know, like, I don't know, I'll stop at the grocery store, grab some stuff, and just have a little chat. I don't know how my voice, I'm trying to talk a little quiet, but, not be a complete asshole and yell. I have a feeling my mic will pick up the sound good. You know what? Why don't I look? So, since I'm a professional podcaster, yeah. See, that's the thing. You just, oh, look at this. Should we offer to take these guys' picture? Oh, there's family picture in front of the giant wheel. There's a giant Ferris wheel. You know what? I don't even know if these hot apple dumpling people are open, but like, okay, there's someone there. There's someone. Our ticket taker is not at this location. Her name's Dee Dee, so I don't know where the fuck Dee Dee at, but I saw her earlier, and she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, hey, Dee Dee, I gotta go sit down because I've been running around all morning. All right, here we are. We have officially made it. I'm ready. I don't even know how much money I have, if I have enough money to buy supper out here. I have a decent amount. Hello, the hot apple dumpling.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
$4.90. Dumpling. There goes your change.
Awesome. Thank you. Just enough probably for food. How's it going this morning?
Pretty good.
Good?
How about you?
Doing good.
Good.
Made my way all the way up here for this.
Great. Where are you coming from?
Like the barn area.
Oh, wow.
And
Far.
I'm going to steal my parents' coupon book tonight and grab it tomorrow too. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Yeah. All right, folks. There you have it. They didn't look in the mood to talk, but they were kind of tolerating me. It's only 9 a.m., but it fucking hits the spot. This is the best food at the fair. You can take a picture. There we go. We took a couple of pictures. Have to send them to people later. 9 a.m. eating the good shit. They put the ice cream. Yes. Yep. There's a sandbox. I didn't know this was a thing. But we're gonna go walk through the sandbox. It's like we're at the beach. Holy fuck. Giant bee. Nope. Yep. it was fun while it lasted. There's a ticket laying on the ground. I don't know what that's for. I'm a ticket taker, and I don't even know what that ticket's for. That actually might be admissions. So, so let me explain to you. This is like, they have crust. There's apple and brown sugar, like sauce within the crust, and then they put 2 scoops of ice cream on top, and it was $4.90. Buy it, sip it, keep it. Niagara Cave Mining Company's got a booth out here. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, I was gonna track how many. You know what? We're gonna walk back. We gotta walk back. You need to. This is just a feast, dude. I don't know what I think you guys are looking for content, but I'm sure when, we gotta make a pit stop at this building too. God damn it. I think this is the building. Yeah, it's definitely the building, but I can come back later maybe. I don't know, there's a funny meme I want to get a picture of. So let me kind of explain this meme. I think that's the building, though. It might be this one that's closed. I can get in there because I know back ways, but we just try and be a little bit respectful. So I'm gonna start my watch, and I'll explain to you how far it is, or how far we walked from the beginning of the, because you just got to double it. We'll take the exact same route. They have a sign that says pentagrams. It's like you're summoning the fucking devil. Got some military people right here. It's actually military day out here at the fair. So we can go over to the booth, or the park area where they all meet, and we can go thank some people for their service. It's truly great that I live in a country where we have a volunteer military. And by volunteer, I mean it's volunteer. I know you guys sign up for the draft, but we're not using that. So we're gonna get the watch going on walk. It's GPS, which is actually kind of funny. Golf cart I walk around on. Yeah, the wind's just blowing. All right, we got the watch on, so it's gonna tell us our distance. The golf cart we ride around on in the morning, the old guy I walk with, his name's Jim. Jim's a good guy. He's kind of like, I wonder how fast we're going. I'm like, my guess would be 15, 16 miles per hour. And, man, they got some good music playing. Love 105, guys. Check them out. Yeah, but Jim's like, I wonder how fast it is. I'm like, probably 15, 16 miles per hour. And he's like, no, it's got to be quicker than that. And, I pull out my watch, I bring it to the GPS. We're going like, I think it was 15.82. Something along those lines. I'm just like, boom, Jim. Now, the reason I know that is because that's about the pace I go on my rollerblades, average. So just by the way things were flying by, I kind of got a good sense of, how things, or the kind of speed we were going. I kind of wish we ran into Dee Dee. She's a good soul. She'd be good to have on the podcast. This is definitely not something you're supposed to have in the morning. But we're at the fair. We do what we want for 12 days. We can go on a diet afterwards, right? But it's like, it's the right mixture of hotness and coldness. They don't make the apple dumpling too hot, but they have a body armor booth. I actually didn't know that. So they usually have like 5-hour energy booth. I guess they have a body armor booth. So I'm gonna have to check that one out a little later. I think we're gonna go see some animals because they're gonna be open. Yeah, but as I was saying, this is like the perfect. It's kind of hot, but it's not too hot. And then the ice cream is just the right amount of cool, where it kind of melts and you get that kind of liquidly ice cream. I'm telling you, best thing at the fair. And it's only $4.90, which, you know, it's a lot, but when you think about it, the state fair. For those of you that aren't familiar with the state fair, prices are atrocious. I paid $10 for a brisket grilled cheese. The Midway's got music playing. We're probably gonna get taken off the internet because of the background music. I mean, sorry, I thought someone was calling. You know, people. I have my sweatshirt on right now, so I don't have my official staff shirt on. But they'll see the thing hanging around my neck, and they'll still ask questions. And me being the nice human that I am, I do what I can to help people. You know, I would never not help someone if I knew the answer to it. I mean, some people ask ridiculous questions, and I'm just like, you know what the hell that means? Well, what I was gonna, you know, typically when someone asks me a question, I don't know the answer. I go and find the answer so that the next time someone asks, they know the answer. Two people abandoned their scooters right here. Should we hop on one? Oh, they got cookies in it too. That would be some good Grand Theft Auto with Randy. Like one time my dad said he was taking my car. I could use my mom's if I wanted. I tweeted in saying we're going to have a Driving with Randy Grand Theft Auto edition. That still might be that's still a future concept though. That's for sure. How far have we gone? We've gone a quarter of a mile so far, and we're gonna cut through the food building again, so it might get a little we're near the brownie stand right now, which I know someone who works there. The brownies are pretty delicious. The two girls that have worked there in the past, they came up here every year from Venezuela to work, and they'd just spend all day here working, and they'd make a lot of money because the brownie stand actually pays pretty well. Lucy, I think Lucy, and I forget the other girl's name. I've run into them, you know, like one year I was just sitting on a bench, and probably the year after I met them, I was sitting on a bench and Lucy walked by, and she actually waved and said, "Oh my God, hi!" And you know, we had a reminiscence of. She remembered me, so they are always good people up at there. We're gonna walk through the food building here. Still no samples. I wonder what time they start doing that. It's obnoxious in here though. We're gonna walk a little quicker. We're right by the place where I got my wild rice cheeseburger. Absolutely great time. You know, there's a lot of places in here I've never actually looked at or given the time of day. So it's kind of hard to say what's good in here. I usually try to avoid that building just because it's like a lot of people hang out in there. All the stoves, it gets incredibly hot. It's just hard to move. I say Majority of the places do a pretty good job about keeping the lines rolling though. So I'd say the cheese curd stand, which they got their own God blow the nose allergy season, ladies and gentlemen. We could go stop and have a picture with Trump. Oh, I don't know, I just had a little sting. Oh, the watch is vibrating. I already hit my step goal for the day. I don't even know what that was. Probably like 7,000. I wonder if I can look. See, yeah, about 7,000. So it's 9 a.m. and I'm already at 7,000. What the hell's going on here? Just getting a sting on the back of my leg. I don't know what it is. More medical issues probably. Yeah, it looks like there's some clouds in the sky that might cause some rain. I was gonna explain to you guys that joke. I'm gonna have to look in my pant leg when I get back to the office and see what's up, because that don't feel very pleasant. Yeah, there's the Trump booth. We got Trump 2020. Keep America great. Good stuff in. They got AC, water, and Wi-Fi in there, so pretty good. Life's pretty good at the Trump booth. What was I gonna say? I was gonna talk to you guys about the meme, the joke that I was gonna go to, the building, which I never went to, but I have a bunch of other days to get there. So in one of my podcasts, around episode 19, I'd say, I have a podcast. I know what it's called. It's called I Met a Fan, and I talk about something in that podcast called the 3 H's. Have happy, healthy, and horny. The 3 essentials to living a good life. The 3 H's. Happy, healthy, horny. And there's a building called the 4-H building, and they have 4 H's. I don't know what they actually stand for, but I was gonna take a picture of it and say I have to find the Holy Grail, which is the 4th H. I need to think of something, what it stands for, so that one day when I find that 4th H, we can talk about it. Oh man, the guy at the go-karts that works for me, he just sits out in the open. They don't have an umbrella for him. Yesterday he was getting drenched in rain. We just walked by a guy with the same headset as me, so he's definitely podcasting. We got more than just me podcasting out here at the state fair. I don't have a booth, but maybe one day. One day I'll have my own booth. I mean, radio stations seem to get their own booth, so why can't the podcast that, my job life started here at the fair. This was my first ever job, so they should reward me for my 7 years of hard work. And by hard work, I mean I'm walking around doing a podcast, so I mean, how hard can it be? They look like they're having fun, huh?
Not much to do.
Yeah, not much to do, exactly. We just, we're at the DNR building and they have some ducks in a pond. I don't know if their wings are snipped or not, but they just seem to stay there, so had to talk to somebody. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go into the poultry building here. I kind of want to hit the cows up. I don't know what time it is. We gotta make sure we're back at my office. I mean, we're close. Okay, we've walked about. Okay, so it's 0.6. So I walked 1.2 miles to the point where I'm at right now. We got add 0.6 to whatever we end up exiting. All right, it gets a little more noisy in here because, but. if you can't hear that, we're in the rooster barn. I want one to do it. These things are squawking. What do we got here? Gilbert Ronald, shout out to you, man. You got a good-looking cock right here. This one's just squawking. It's some kind of a turkey, I think. Oh my God, it's probably obnoxious. We're gonna head over to a different one. I apologize. They got judges walking around. They're judging. I'm like, holy Jesus. Oh, they got bunnies. Oh, they got ducks. Oh, look at the ducks. They're fluffing their feathers. Oh, the ducks are just chilling. I feel so bad because they're in such small cages. This duck is pretty cool. A snowy, what's a young one? And it's scratching its arm like its head like a dog. It's awesome. Usually I meet someone out here, but we are in the sheep barn now. Now is the time where you have to watch out for droplets because you step on one of them, your whole day's pretty shitty. I think they're auctioning them off or they're judging. A lot of them have their coats on. Hey buddy, how are you doing? You want to say hi to the Driving with Randy podcast? Hey man, say hi. That goat had enough, or sheep had enough of me. This guy wants to. Hey man, you want to join the podcast, Mr. 1955? You want to join? Say hi. No, they don't. We're gonna find a vocal one. Oh, this one's got its head rested on his booty. Hey buddy. What's up? No. He too is not very vocal. We're gonna get one of these guys to. Hey man, how's your breakfast? No? Okay. I apologize for interrupting it. Yeah, I guess we're out of luck, folks. None of them wanna buy it. I mean, we're gonna go ahead and head over. I think there's a sheep. Or that's where we are right now. We're at the sheep. The horses, I'm not too much of a fan of horses. Past the horses, we're gonna walk through the horses. Past the horses, there are pigs. It's the swine barn, and then across from the pigs, I just felt a raindrop. We're gonna be podcasting live in the rain. Good times. All right, we're entering the horses. Stay healthy. Please wash hands after visiting animals. Thank you, sign. Yeah. You gotta watch out for the horse crap too. I don't know. Horses are cool and all. They're pretty large, but I don't know. I prefer to see something that's a little more vocal, like the pigs or the sheep, the goats. I'm not gonna bother stopping for these horses and talking to them. They don't seem like they're gonna want to say anything. My guess is we're gonna have a cow live on the podcast. We're just big things have been happening. We're gonna have our first official guest on the podcast. It's gonna be a dairy cow, I think. I think the cows are gonna really want to come out. They have all these empty stables here. There's just not a lot of horses. It might be the change-up day so they switch the animals out every 4 days, just because then the animals aren't getting sick of it. And, being confined to a small area is pretty rough. Good. We got the children out here sweeping the horse crap up. The Compeer Arena. I thought this was the swine barn. So they do like walks here or something. They look at, these are what the show animals are. It's a very serious, that's the show animals where people will go and place their bids on these animals. Very serious business. It looked a lot like they weren't going to want to speak to, or they're not going to allow me to speak in it. So what is this then? This must be the cow. No, that's the cow. They used to have pigs. Where's the swine building? Oh God, I swallowed something. Something's just. I apologize, folks. And that wind's probably really annoying. I don't know what this is. What? Well, we're gonna walk. We're gonna walk in here regardless and figure. They have a schedule. Yes. Here it is, folks. The swine. The pigs. They have a miracle. Oh, it smells so bad. We got. There's a Miracle of Birth Center where they take all the pregnant animals and you get to watch births and whatnot. I don't know. Not really my thing. Hey, buddy. We got a big old porker right here. Hey, man, come say hi to the podcast. Come on over. Come here. Yeah, come here. Hey, man. Yeah. So how are you enjoying your time at the fair, buddy? Thanks, man. You have a good day, all right? Man. There you have it, folks. One of the they're talking obnoxiously over the mic. We will have to shut the fuck up. My podcast is more important. Okay. We're gonna go over the cows. So that was our first guest on the podcast. Sorry to the cows, but that pig was just extremely vocal. He that has to be one of the funniest things I've ever done. Oh my God, I had a cow live on the a pig. That guy will forever be in our hearts. So here's the cows. I know you can't see them, but it's a giant barn lined with cows. They're all tied up. Looks like they're all eating. Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh, I'm disrupting that guy's breakfast and he don't like it. So we're gonna. I don't know what kind they are or anything. They got fans. We just gotta be careful we don't step in any cow pies. I know it's probably kind of obnoxious in here, and I apologize for that. The sounds. They're moving one of the cows, and he doesn't look like he's having it. Yeah, these cows are pretty freaking cool, though. They just sit here, like these guys are just chilling in the fans. They're loving it. Kind of want one of these guys on, though. Get a nice big old moo. I don't know what the moo cows are, though. I don't know. Do all cows moo? Do only certain cows moo? Like there was dairy cow. Oh, gee. There's some dairy cow. Oh, shut the hell up. There was some dairy. Oh my goodness. This is a beefer. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? Give a nice big old moo for the podcast, huh? No? See, all the cows look very annoyed that, oh, don't do that. Oh, what an asshole. Do I touch it? Should I touch the cow? Nah, he looks annoyed that, so he blew his nose and there's a fan blowing right at me, so I got snot all over me. But he looks very annoyed that I'm interrupting his breakfast, so I'm gonna leave him be. The cows don't seem to want to be vocal, but we had a pig. Yeah, I think that got something in my eye. Oh, that's things just aren't going well for my eye. Yesterday I made a salad and I cut up some jalapenos and I ended up touching my eye. I didn't wash my hands and it was a disaster. My eye stung. It stung badly. They have rib sandwiches right outside the cow, right outside the cow booth, which is right next to the pig. So I don't know. That's pretty funny. I think that's pretty humorous. We just hit 1 mile of walking, so we're at 1.6 miles. Well, we might be able to get a 3K in. I'd have to walk a whole nother mile. I don't know what's in that building. Oh, that's the Coliseum. We already visited the sheep. I think that's about all I got. I think we're gonna call it quits here then. It was probably, let's see what the hell is going on. I'm at the Renaissance booth. So we're at 41 minutes. The Renaissance booth, and there's like this unicorn. Someone just asked if they were a furry. Oh my goodness. They're like, no. Okay, that's interesting. Grandma on a scooter, they're walking her down the stairs. I think we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna call that quits. We went 1.7 miles. So that's good. We did 1.7 miles on air, and we are back at my office. We're just gonna go ahead and do a little recap. I want to thank you guys very much for tuning in. One sec, folks. One sec. There was another guy on a mic. I didn't want to be in the background of his podcast. I know he was podcasting. So I want to thank you guys very much for tuning in. A little different podcast, kind of walking around. I don't know what kind of background noise there's going to be. We had our very first guest with the pig. That's pretty eventful. So I want to thank you guys very much for tuning in. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at ThoughtsByRandy. Let me know what you guys think of this podcast. Maybe we can do some more walking arounds. I feel like they're going to be a big hit. You can go ahead and hit up the Reddit/Driving with Randy. Make sure to leave a review. This is going to be one of the better podcasts. I know the last two have been pretty rough. So this one is this one's going pretty well, I think. I think this one was pretty good, pretty funny, a lot of eventful content, even though I had nothing to talk about. We still rambled on about things for about 45 minutes, which is great. Make sure you go leave a... honestly, I normally say leave like 3-4 stars, but just can't do that today. Yeah, I go drop 5 stars. This was one of the best podcasts I think I've had. We had a guest, a live pig, which is absolutely great. We talked to some random lady. Well, we made a comment to her. We didn't really talk with her, but I think that's that. We're going to go ahead and call it. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Peace.